competing in the over-the-top rope challenge tonight to compete against one another in singles competition. First matchup of its kind right here, right now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Approaching the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 234 pounds, is the United States champion, Chris Benoit.
Well, Chris Benoit is in the Royal Rumble match this coming Sunday, and he is no stranger to the Royal Rumble match, making history 3 years ago. Chris Benoit, the Rabid Wolverine fruit, #1, the #1 entry into the matchup. He had to go through 29 other men to win this match, including the final man, the Big Show. One of the most spectacular endings to a Royal Rumble match in history.
It looked like Benoit was down and out. It looked like the Big Show was about to win. Benoit, tired, beaten, after being in the Rumble since the get-go, but somehow managing to pull the 500-pound behemoth over the top rope, both feet touching the floor, and Chris Benoit winning the Royal Rumble and going on to WrestleMania, where he would win the World Heavyweight Championship. What an emotional moment 3 years ago for Benoit.
From Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 231 pounds, The Miz.
How apropos would it be, the 20th Royal Rumble, that Chris Benoit gets another shot at that World Championship that he won at the 20th WrestleMania in Madison Square Garden. And what you're looking at, ladies and gentlemen, a contrast and an experience.
What you're looking at is a guy who belongs on a short bus in Miz.
The point I was trying to make is a contrast in Royal Rumble match experience.
No, a contrast in a human being and something that belongs in a zoo.
Benoit,
Miz.
Benoit has won the Royal Rumble match before. Miz entering his first Royal Rumble match ever. And let me ask you, John, what has got to be going through the Miz's mind heading into his first Rumble match ever on Sunday?
Not sure he has a mind. I'm not sure anything goes through it.
But can Miz win this thing?
Yes.
Really?
Unabashedly, yes. You find a place to hide. You find a rock to crawl under. Two guys are going out at the end. You come tip them over. Well, this is what can happen to the Royal Rumble. Miz could go to WrestleMania in a World Championship match at the Royal Rumble.
And Chris Benoit on soundtrack takedown
would make me sick. Would make me regurgitate. But yes, Miz could go to the World Championship at WrestleMania.
Chris Benoit has got to be considered one of the favorites in the Royal Rumble match because of his experience. Smackdown looking to make it 2 in a row. Remember last year, Rey Mysterio in one of the most, I'll tell you, one of the perhaps biggest upsets in Royal Rumble match history, winning the thing, going on to WrestleMania to win the championship.
And the time that Rey Mysterio beat to set the all-time record was Chris Benoit.
Yeah, Chris Benoit had been in the Rumble match longer than anyone in history until Rey Mysterio broke that mark last year.
I have a feeling a guy like Chris Benoit has locked a guy like Miz in his locker in high school.
Benoit, the United States champion. You feel at times he may be toying with Miz.
I have a feeling you spend a lot of time in lockers.
Not much. Once in a while.
Break out of the corner.
Be my favorite. Knee gun by Chris Benoit. Always intense. Chris Benoit. Have you ever seen Chris Benoit smile?
Never seen him happy.
It was when he won the World Championship.
He didn't smile then.
No, a little bit.
He shed a tear. He was happy.
Chris Benoit. Scoop slam, dropping the elbow right to the heart of the Miz.
Possibly
Benoit into a cover, hook of the leg, and a kick out.
The most intense competitor that we've ever had in the WWE, Chris Benoit.
Miz with left hands. So you got to be impressed somewhat with Miz's athletic ability.
Even punches unorthodox. The left-hander.
Benoit ran right into Miz. I don't know if Miz quite knows where he's at right now.
Run into him and ran over him.
That's a good point. There's a knee to the spine, and Miz it too kicks out. There's Benoit trying to build a bit of momentum. Of course, Benoit and Miz will be involved in that match later on tonight. First time ever that over-the-top rope challenge. 6 superstars all involved in the Rumble match Sunday. Get a chance tonight to well, get their feet wet, so to speak.
Get the feet wet and, like you said, Michael, set the tone.
Off the neck breaker, Miz into the cover. What an upset this would be.
Going into the Royal Rumble, it is so important to have momentum, to have that psychological edge going in there, because people Cover.
There's cover by Miz again.
People from Raw, people from ECW, all these competitors are going to be eating this. They're watching this show tonight. They're scouting their opposition for this Royal Rumble.
And the 6 Smackdown superstars who will be involved in that over-the-top rope challenge tonight. The 2 men in the ring, Benoit and The Miz. Also, Kane, King Booker, Finley, and MVP. Here's Miz. Cover again. Hook to the leg. And the United States champion kicks out of this non-title matchup. Miz impressive. You've got to be a bit impressed with The Miz, John.
It's relative.
Why is it relative?
I hate his hair.
No. I wouldn't be talking about hair.
Show him my hair.
Different. Hairspray today, I see.
Actually not. I've got a really good haircut.
On Benoit.
Good barber.
A lot like Mr. McMahon's or Donald Trump's. The hair.
People take care of themselves. More room. Is there anything wrong with that?
You comparing yourself to Mr. McMahon and Donald Trump?
No. I'm getting there.
Close, right?
I've got an M in front of Illionaire.
Here's a cover again by Miz. Hook of the leg, and Benoit rolls his shoulder out.
They got a B in front of Illionaire.
Yeah.
I'm getting there. I'm headed that direction.
A long way away.
Oh, well, it's better than being 100 there. It's like you.
Speaking of Mr. Man, I sort of can't wait till Monday night, because I want to see what this token of appreciation he has for WWE fans. Can you believe he actually thinks WWE fans like him?
They do like him. Well, he's a great man.
You're as delusional as he is.
He should be president.
Oh! And Miz back into the corner by Chris Benoit. Looking to get back into this matchup. Did you say he should be president?
Yes, he should be president. I'm not talking about gold. Call the match.
Benoit with the chops to the sternum. Chris Benoit hammering away on The Miz. Ripped across the ring. It's been a rough couple of weeks for The Miz. Undertaker, Kane, and now Chris Benoit.
Well, if you wake up, you look in a mirror, and you realize you're The Miz, that's a rough week, okay?
German suplex by Benoit, and there's a second by Chris Benoit. And Chris Benoit with a 3rd German this time released, and you have a feeling that Chris Benoit is closing in perhaps on a victory here.
Quite honestly, to Miz's credit, which I hate saying, I'm surprised he's lasted this long.
Chris Benoit, top rope, delivers the headbutt connecting.
There, Benoit.
Miz, I don't believe, is able to breathe right now. Chris Benoit crawls to the cover, shoulders down, hooks the leg, and Miz got his foot on the bottom rope. Miz is hanging in this match.
Unbelievable.
He is. Miz is hanging in this thing.
There's consistency and there's stupidity. Let me tell you something, Michael. This right here is how you can win the Royal Rumble. You ask how Miz could do it, right there. You grab the bottom rope like you're an octopus. You hang on and wait for your opportunity. It's true. Miz could have a chance.
Look at Benoit. Off the leg sweep. Into the crossface.
He won't have a chance here.
Benoit trying to lock in the crossface of The Miz. The Miz desperately trying to counter somehow. Doing a pretty good job of it. But now it's locked in. And Miz has no choice but to tap out to Chris Benoit.
Here is your winner, the United States champion, Chris Benoit.
You know, it's Rumble season. And it's almost WrestleMania season, and everybody's rolling into form and rolling into shape. And Chris Benoit, after the performance tonight, he could be on his way to winning it again.
But all of our guys, Michael, this is the peak of the season. This is your chance to dance with the lights so bright, the Royal Rumble.